folks, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So on my last video, I did a comparison of the Atari 2600 version of Burgertime versus the Intellivision version of Burgertime. And while I was playing the Atari 2600 version, I was talking about all the issues that I kind of had with the game. I mean, it was slow, the graphics were wrong, you know, there was just a number of things I was pointing out. And I was kind of questioning on, why it was like that, and could a better version of Burgertime exist, or have existed. Anyways, one of my Facebook chats, someone pointed out to me that there is one that is currently being worked on called Chaotic Grill. And he gave me a link. It was actually to the Atari Age forums. So you can actually go to the forums, you could search it up, you could just put Chaotic Grill in there, and you'll find the post for this. They've had multiple versions of this game, going back, looks like about a year or two. And so they presented the most recent one, and that's the one that I have here. You can see I'm going to actually, I got my Stella emulator going here. So you can see there's the Atari Age little jingle there, or the Atari jingle. Yeah, so right off the bat, we have a title screen, and that was one of the things I pointed out was missing from the original, was there's no title screen. It just boots up right to the first level. So we got Chaotic Grill. Now obviously they changed the name. That's pretty common with a lot of homebrews that are, fixing a port of an original, or even if it never existed, to change the name. Like for the Atari 7800 version, there's Beef Drop, which is also a great version of Burgertime. And so you can see a giant burger falling out of the sky there, and there's a little chef guy that comes running out any second now. Here he is. Boom. Anyways, let's get to playing this. This is an amazing version of Burgertime. Okay, so first thing to point out, the speed. One of the biggest gripes I had with the original was in fact the speed of the game. And this is miles better than the original. You can see how quickly the ingredients are falling. You can see how quickly the chef is moving, and the enemies. Everything on this is much faster. Going on to the next thing to talk about is the enemies, the bad guys, whatever you want to call them. You can actually make out what those guys are now. You can actually see that that's a pickle. That's a little pickle slice. He's even got that kind of rotating look, how the arcade looks. So really good. And he's got feet too. I mean, the original version of this game that came out, the pickle was just literally a little line. I think it was just a yellow line. If that even was a pickle. I don't know. The jury is still out on that one. Whoa! I just got killed there. The other thing, too, to talk about is the level design. I didn't actually check to see how the original arcade Burgertime level design is compared to this one, but I bet you it's probably close, if not the same. And that was one of the things that I talked about too, was that the original Atari version tried to emulate the level designs, whereas the Intellivision kind of just went its own way and made their own levels, which is fine. I mean, I don't think it really mattered either way. I mean, it didn't affect the playability of the game. In fact, I mean, maybe it did. Maybe the Intellivision version was easier because of the level design being different. But I'm not finding this one to be so hard, whereas that was one of my things with the original version that came out, was I found that the game was a little bit hard to play. And that could have been due to the speed, and the chef moving as fast as he's moving. You can see he does his little dance. Again, that was noticeably missing, I believe, from the original one. I don't remember seeing him dance like that. So it's nice to have that addition in there. You can see we got the egg now. So the egg, again, look. The egg on the original one was literally just a square. The only thing that gave it away that it was supposed to be the egg was the fact that it was white. Other than that, you didn't really get any graphical representation of an egg. So now we actually have the enemy looking the way it should. And I am noticing the flickering going on there. I don't know if that's an emulation issue. I know there is things you could turn on and off to stop a lot of flickering from happening. But like I said, this isn't the final version either, so hopefully there will be a, finalized version of this game. I don't know if this has all the levels right now. I just downloaded this today to give it a shot. Just to see how it looked and kind of show it off a bit. So I don't know how far this will go, if there's only 2-3 levels and then it's done. I don't know. But from what I can see so far, this is an amazing version. This is the version that we wanted. The version that we all deserved. Especially the people who paid the money to buy the cartridge back in the day. Excuse me. Getting dry in here. Should have had a glass of water. Whoa! Pickle, coming after me. Pickle. Okay. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I want to see what's the next level. I feel like they're all after me at this point. Let's go over here and see if they'll follow me. I don't know if they're just randomly running around or if they're actually coming after you. Go, go, go! You do it, Mr. Chef. I think they also gave him a different name on this one, too. Oh! Okay, so this is the... Oh! Third level. Am I dead? Oh. Yeah, it looks like I'm dead. Let's see if we can get any further. Just took that pickle out. But, this is, like I was saying, this is proof that, a better version of the game could have existed. Now, there is something to say about, and I've said this lots of times, that, programmers back then were often rushed. They were on budgets. They had to keep the game small because of the cartridge sizes. There was a number of issues. So perhaps not being able to colorize the ingredients, because like I said, all the ingredients on the original one all look like the top bun. Like, they're all yellow. They don't resemble a hamburger until you assemble it at the bottom there. Then they look like a hamburger. So I don't know if that was because of, whoever programmed the game was running out of time. Maybe making it better looking would have increased the file size or the RAM or whatever, and you wouldn't be able to fit it onto the cartridge. There could have been a number of reasons. A lot of the old games had that problem where there was something wrong with it that didn't look right, or was missing something, or colors were off. I like how the pepper refills seem to stick around a lot longer, though. Like, I always felt like you had to rush to get to those things. This one, it looks like it shows up and it stays there until you get it, which is nice. You don't feel like you have to, abandon what you're doing and run to wherever that is just to get it. Because oftentimes it does disappear pretty quickly. On this one, it looks like it pretty much stays there until you grab it. Oh! Mr. Egg hurt me. So this level design, I believe this is the one that starts on the Atari, the original Atari version. You got this board design. It just goes to show you, just like when with the Pac-Man thing, when the original Pac-Man came out, the ghosts all looked the same color. But then when Miss Pac-Man came out, the ghosts were better. There was less flickering, you could see their color scheme. So yeah, sometimes does take a little bit more time and you know, knowledge, perhaps tools. Maybe there was tools that are available today that weren't available back then. Of course, you know, space, RAM, and all that stuff is not a problem anymore. We can make these games as big as we want them now. Because we have the emulators and stuff, we have the ability to do it. You know, back then they didn't. They really didn't have that option. I think I'm gonna lose. But that's okay. I just wanted to play it just to show it off, because this is really amazing. Real great piece of work. And hopefully Atari Age will publish this game and get it out there once it's completed, of course, as a boxed version, and people will be able to purchase it. Anyways, let me know what you think. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a really good version. Like, it's actually enjoyable to play this one. Sure, I could see some flickering going on and stuff like that. I think some of it's also from the way I'm capturing the game. So I'm looking on my screen over here and I'm not seeing as much flicker. So, you know, but that's manageable. Anyways, let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.